Hey, it's John and Mike, brew-juice.com, and if we have this black oval thing with the exclamation point in the front, it must be another Pinter review. I don't know if you know this, but they're not just doing beer anymore, but they're also doing seltzer. And I saw this email come through first as a promotion because I am subscribed to all of their promotional email, but then a representative from Pinter wanted us to give one of the seltzers a try. So we did. We're trying the peach version of their two seltzer choices. The other one's lemon lime, and I thought we've done enough of that. So why not try peach and see how that comes out? So the process is pretty much the same as you would do for the beer for this one. You would have follow along with the kit. Basically, you add your own water. About 1.5 gallons goes into this puppy. You then add in the syrup. This is all, I think, dextrose that gets put in there. And then I added the yeast that came along with the kit. It had a fancy name. I don't recall what it was, but it's basically the clean neutral strain that they have that probably ferments sugar like that. So same kind of process where the first week, you're fermenting. I think I'll let it go a couple more days just because I've used this before. And then at the end of fermentation, the bottom that collects all the tubes gets taken off. And then you add in the flavoring. That's a syrup or an extract. And this is the Seltzer Series Peach flavor. And this has a screw top. And you take that off and you screw it into the back of this thing while it's on top of itself. And the contents flow through, and you've got to screw in, make sure that it gets proper contact with the back of the vessel, and then it leaks in. And then after you unscrew it and pull it up, you put the there's a little screw top that goes back in. And I thought I did it properly, but when I put the screw top back in and put it on its horizontal base here, some of the extract kind of leaked out the back, so not really sure if we got the full flavoring in there, but we did the best we could. Another week in conditioning, and here we are pulling the tap and getting some of the seltzer. So again, quick process, 2 weeks to total, because the conditioning, I think, maybe 2 weeks and a couple of days. It's all done on the app. It gives you the instructions on what to do, when to do it, gives you reminders when to change over to the next phase, and then start pulling taps. So, what do you think of this creation from the Pinter?
I think it's pretty enjoyable. I mean, it's peachy. It's more of a, but I mean, it's definitely artificial peach. It's got like it's like those peach ring candies type of things, like the gummy peach rings. It's almost like there's like a hint of something vanilla-like in there with the peach. But it smells peachy to me, and it smells a little sweet. There's definitely sweetness on the palate. It's a sweet seltzer. Not overly sweet, but it's definitely sweet. And maybe that's just because I think there's a pretty strong peach flavor in there.
Yeah. Yep.
And my brain wants to associate peach with sweet. But there's definitely some residual sugar in there.
Yeah, I'm getting that off the nose, and I don't think that's the peach extract.
So, yeah, it's it's drinkable. It's highly drinkable. There's no, like, floaties. It's just a little cloudy.
Yeah.
But there's no, like, stuff in it. As far as, like, that process of it dropping clear and the thing. Yeah, there's like no yeast stuff in it. So, I mean, it's pretty enjoyable. It's pretty straightforward. I mean, it's fruity. I mean, it's really fruity. If you like super fruity seltzer, what is the estimated ABV-ish on this?
I don't know.
Yeah, okay.
I don't know. I would say it's probably, at least 4. Maybe between 4 and 6. That's probably a safe range.
And something so plain, too, even just a little bit of ethanol. Ethanol itself tastes a little sweet. So, I mean, maybe that's really most of what I'm tasting. But it delivers on peachy. It's a peach seltzer for sure.
Yeah, I think that if I were to do it again just to see what the fermentation byproducts are, I wouldn't have added anything to this and see how that would have come out. I think that we are getting some residual sugars. I don't think it fermented all the way dry for sure. And I think the blending in with the flavors probably changes how you're perceiving the end result of that fermentation. But again, a quality beverage, I don't think there's anything off about it.
Nope.
It's just you know, a nice thing if you have one of these and you feel like making something different, or you know that you're making something in your other system that's more to your liking, and you want to give something to other people who like seltzer, you can have it in your pinter.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was an easy, again, the only thing I didn't do with this one that I wish I had, because I had a lager going in my refrigerator, I wasn't able to do a cold crash. So I probably could have gotten better clarity if I had cold crash for a couple of days, then removed the bottom that held the tube in it. Probably would have gotten a lot more out of that if I had cold crash it, but at the end of the day, that's an optional step, and it's one I would recommend, but it's not necessarily to get to this kind of product. Okay, so that's Pinter video number 3. This time a seltzer that they gave us. Again, simple process, really easy to make, and a viable product as an end result. I believe they're giving us a discount, so check the description. So if you want to get some money off, if you're looking to buy a pinter, maybe an early holiday gift, I don't know, use our discount code and hopefully that'll help you save some bucks buying a pinter for a friend or a loved one. Okay, so thanks a lot for watching. Appreciate your attention to this matter. If you like this video, give us a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel. We do this kind of thing every single week. The John and Mike, brew-dudes.com. Brew on.
Cheers.